First one of the day, Yamaha MT07. This is a returning client. We haven't done this one previously, but we did one of his other bikes, but he just recently purchased this. He does use it daily, so he wants a bit of protection on it. What the hell is this? Look at this. I don't know what they're using nowadays to keep the roads ice-free, but it is so corrosive. Look at that. Every single nut and bolt has got corrosion already setting in. See all that white? That's all corrosion. Every single banjo bolt. This is why we always brush extra XCP on all these bits. Corrosion. Look at that. Everything is red rusty. Rear disc. Oh my goodness. Oh, the chain's no better. See all that white on the wheel? That's all corrosion setting in. So we're going to do a full Monty valet on this. Get all this corrosion off. We'll probably have to touch up a few of these rusty bits and pieces. They realistically need replacing, but we will touch them up, and then we'll make sure we put a good old coating of XCP corrosion protection on it. So it should neutralize any corrosion on there and prevent any further. So this is why we always brush extra XCP on all these bits. Anyway, we'll get that done. Do a two-stage machine polish on this tank, get a few of those marks out of it, get it looking like it should. And like I said, more than anything, get some protection on it. Give us a few hours. Wish us luck. All right, Junior's cracking on with this little MT07. Now it's time to get down to some detailing. I'm going to tape off those stripes on those wheels, as they need a bit of paint on them. Condition of them. So we're going to tape off those silly stripes on the edges, and then we'll dust those with a bit of satin black. Lightly sand them first. Same with these coolant pipes. We have lightly sanded those, so we'll get some paint on those. And once all that's done, we'll get some XCP corrosion protection. And like I said, that should neutralize any corrosion on there and prevent any further. The sun is out. Just cracking on with this MT07, just doing a bit of a paint inspection. It is pretty rough. I can't promise a miracle, but we will see what we can do with it. Get the old car tech out. Look at that. It doesn't look like it's ever been properly polished. Let's see if we can work a bit of magic. There you go, Trot Magic Wand strikes again. 3.5 hours. This rather unloved Yamaha MT07 has been fully trotted and looking freaking sweet. What a transformation on this. This has had one of our legendary full Monty valets. I keep saying they're legendary. I don't think you're going to find any detailer valeter in the UK do what we do in the amount of time we do it. This has had a full Snowfoam safe wash, degreased, decontaminated. There is nothing on this bike that hasn't been meticulously cleaned. All the rusty nuts and bolts, we put a little bit of paint on. There's not much else you can do with them. XCP'd everything afterwards. The wheels, I lightly sand those wheels. We then treated them. We rubbed them down with a bit of alcohol, put a bit of heat on them. I put some satin black, covering up all the scratches and chips. Look at that, they've come up like new. All the swing arm that was all rusty has been lightly sanded, painted. All that old chain lube has been removed, blow dried, re-lubed back up. Side stand painted. Even your footrests have been mirror polished. Look at that. Remember the old rusty gear shifter? All that's been lightly sanded, polished. Even your gear shifter arm's been polished. Footrests have all been mirror polished. All the calipers have been sorted out. All the disc inners. I taped off all these little bits and pieces. Lightly sanded those. We dusted them with a bit of satin black because they were all rusty and chipping off. Front wheel's been painted as well. We did what we can with that exhaust. I mean, it was hanging. It was thick corrosion. I've lightly sanded it, polished it, sanded it, polished it. It looks so much better. Everything's been covered with XCP corrosion protection. As this is a daily commuter, it needs the protection. Front of the rad's been dusted with a bit of silver as it was all red rusty. Coolant pipes here have all been lightly sanded, bit of gloss black on those. Your brake levers have all been polished. The exhaust has come up the right tree. All your collector box underneath has been polished up. Absolutely gleaming. I then did a 2-stage machine polish, the good old Cartec. Started off with the 3000, finished off with the 9000. Look at the gloss on that. Oh, managed to remove most of those marks. All that hazing is gone. Got a nice bit of depth back to it. So the tank's been all polished. The front mudguard's been polished. Headlight's been polished. I even painted the handlebars. They were all red rusty, as well as the license plate bracket that was red rusty. All done in 4 hours. Don't forget, we are open 6 days a week. We do a satisfaction guaranteed service. You won't find better for price or quality anywhere in the UK. We turn mingers into bikes like this. We're like proper motorcycle makeup artists, I guess you could call us. Anyways, give us a buzz, 07966 249 963.